Hi guys, I just thought I would check in with you guys and maybe give you a little brief tour of the she shed. Excuse but this is the door actually that I come in through. It's a double door, and I've got some of these screen things on here. And up here you can see I put in a solar gable fan. It's not hooked up right now, of course, but I'll show you the solar panel when I take you outside. But right now I don't want it to move. And anyway, but it's a nice thing to get some of the heat out of here in the summer. And I added all of this insulation. All the insulation you see here is I put in. I spent one night right after the shed was delivered. I spent one night in it without the insulation, and the very next day, yes, absolutely, the very next day, I went and I got a lot of insulation. But as you can see, I'm definitely well stocked up on loo paper, and I've got up here. I've got either a battery and or I can plug it in a fan. And I've got a little extra butane and things like that. And I've got some, this right here is actually to cover up food and stuff like that. And of course, candles, of course. But this is where I do all of my cooking. Except if I cook by a campfire, of course. But I've got a little, and I'm serious about my coffee, guys. But I've got a drip coffee maker here. And I've got a kettle here to boil some tea. I've got a propane, actually like a little propane burner here. So I can boil water and do a little bit of cooking. And there's my Whitetail Hollow sign I actually made quite a while ago. Down here, down below, water. I bring in all my own water. And usually when I come up for a few days, especially if it's warmer, I'll put 3 or 4 bags of ice in here, and it'll keep for several days. But actually, I brought this cabinet from the house, and as you can see, I've got just pantry things in here, and I've got all of my kerosene, and I don't know if you guys can actually really even see this, but I've got all of my kerosene and butane things in here. But I've got a window, and I've got a plug right here. I will put a generator outside here if it's really, really hot in the summer. I have an air conditioner I can move around. And I will definitely run an air conditioner here, but yeah, just a little bit more prep space here. And I've got I've got solar light bulbs here, and I keep the panels up in the window. But yeah, they're really, really neat. If I can get one to. So I have solar bulbs, and I do have a little plug-in space heater, but again, it's electric, so not really using it. Here I got a little bathroom area. Keep all my bathroom stuff. But what I did is I've had this dresser for like a really long time, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it into the cottage, and I'm going to use this dresser as a bathroom vanity. And I'm going to put the sink over, cut a hole in here and drop a sink in there and use this for a bathroom vanity. That's going to be nice. And of course, you guys already know I've got some spell candles here, and some sage and some of my cleansing sprays and things like that. And of course, my go bag. My gear bag, in case I have to bug out. I've got everything in here that I would need if I ever have to just pick up and take off. And there's another door. And again, I've got screening on it because in the spring I kind of like to open these doors and get some cross ventilation. And I've got, I made a little bit of a impromptu hanging situation. I just got a little bit of a bark here and strung it up and hung it. And let's see, right down here, this is the insulation I had left over from when I insulated the outhouse. So I just kind of put it, you know, back where my head is going to be when I'm sleeping, and over on the other side over there. And all of this is just my bedding and stuff, which that's what's hanging up here. Those are the two like folding pads, and I just take them down and I lay them out. This is actually a platform that I built. And I've got a little bit of storage up under there, you know, just again for my sheets and towels and things like that. And there, of course, you know, there's going to be things hanging, but there's an old shelf I need to I bought at Goodwill. I don't know how long ago. I need to actually hang it too. I haven't had a chance to do so. And a few chairs, and another window, and over here. So that's very often where I sit, and of course I've got another spell candle right there. Of course I do. And here's where I keep, you know, the majority of just my hand tools. You can see I actually found a street sign. But yeah, the rest of this is, you know, just, I'm really just kind of gearing up to get started on the cottage. And of course I have a mower because, I mean, I don't want it to get too crazy. But, you know, a few little hand tools. The venting is for the room air conditioner. And the tub is, I'm going to actually utilize it to stand when I shower. And that way I won't be wasting so much water just letting it run down. But yeah, just a lot of tools. And this bag is stuff to start a campfire if I need it. But this is, let's see, I think I can get this moved. That's my, I don't think you guys can see it, but that's my room air conditioner down here. And I got a little grill. And, but yeah, right now the heat is coming from some kerosene, which, it got pretty cold last night. It was like 19. So, thank goodness for kerosene, right? But yes, you know, it's comfortable. You know, it's not too bad. It'll do in a pinch. But yeah, this is my little kitchen area. I gotta get that ladder out and take it. I'm getting ready actually to go outside and go work a bit. But thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you guys have a wonderful, awesome day. And with that, I'm going to say merry part. And I really so hope to meet again. Goodbye, guys.